Hey everyone, this is J-Dog and I'm here with another video. I'm not going to really read these articles, or I'm just pointing out the individual. This is Michael Bloomberg. This was an article from CNN earlier in January. And I'm going to also show you on this video the hypocrisy of Michael Bloomberg and why he's doing what he's doing now. He was defending the stop and frisk policing, where you can do a police officer to just randomly stop and check you if they feel that you have done something suspicious. And notice that it was only targeting non-white people, and particularly black people. They just harassed them, bully them all over in the state of New York. Michael Bloomberg is kind of a business person, and he's the former mayor of New York City. He was the one that was pushing the policy. Then you had former governors like that gargle, evil Rudy Giuliani, that racist. Michael Bloomberg's a racist too. Both pushed for the stop and frisk. This was back in January. Recently, this man, Michael Bloomberg, has announced that he's going to try to go into the hat for president. That's right. And guess what he did all of a sudden? After defending stop and frisk, now that he's running for president, he is doing this. He's now apologizing. He even says it on this New York Times. And I have my issues with the New York Times. But here, Michael Bloomberg pushed stop and frisk policing. Now he's apologizing. He's saying that is wrong and stuff like that. Like, he should have never done it. You're right, you should have never done it. Because look what happened. Many people were harassed by the policing, by the racism within. You know that was really meant to target black people. The harassment, not to mention half of those stop and frisks, no drugs were found. It's like a short percentage of people that the police were able to find some kind of drug. Well, that was just nothing more than pure harassment and police brutality. See, the only reason why he's not really sincere with his apology not accepted. Apology not accepted. I'm not accepting no apology from this Michael Bloomberg. No, because you're only doing this is because you're trying to run for president. You're running as a Democrat. Yeah, notice New York is that extremely blue state, which is Democrat, which is supposed to be the so-called friend of black people. Wrong. That's not true. Just because you're not a red state and not a Republican doesn't mean you're automatically a friend of black people. Because the Democrats, just like the Republicans, have done some racist things against black people. Like the stop and frisk. Yeah, Michael Bloomberg was the guy who created, or basically was the founder of the stop and frisk policy. And now all of a sudden, he's apologizing. He's only apologizing is because he doesn't want to lose the election. And he wants the black voters to vote for him. Otherwise, because remember, just earlier this year in January, he was defending it. Now he's running for president. He's apologizing. He knows about the Democratic base of voters there are different types of highly levels of Democratic voter bases that cater to the Democrat Party. But the biggest one currently, I say currently, is the black vote. The black community's voting bloc is the biggest among the Democratic voters blocks. And without us, The Democrats do not have a chance of beating Donald Trump in 2020 next year. They don't. Not one chance. That's exactly what happened when Hillary lost. We saw Hillary's dark past, including racist past against black people, calling us super predators, and that was one of the reasons why she lost the election. And because Obama did not do much or enough for the community, that some black voters said we were going to sit home. And now you have Michael Bloomberg now just trying to, erase his horrible history with the stop and frisk policing. Not going to happen. We're not going to let you get away with what you did with the stop and frisk. And we're not accepting no apologies, no more forgiveness to all these racists. Because that policy, not only did it hurt people, it nearly almost killed. You see all these police shootings and stuff. What if during one of these stop and frisk policies, someone has died? Matter of fact, I bet you someone has died from this stop and frisk policing. I bet you Eric Gardner being killed by that one cop who's now fired was probably a stop and frisk. Because both the Eric Garner murder and the stop and frisk policing both happened in the state of New York, and particularly New York City. And now you have this idiot, Michael Bloomberg. He's pandering. He's pandering to black voters. Not to mention, he's kind of late in the race. People already knew who's most likely going to be the top votes for the primaries, at least for the next few months, maybe even a possible winner for at least the Democratic nomination. And he's coming in this late. And you know that mainstream media is going to try to push him to try to get some points up, even over some other candidates, like they did before with some other candidates. And they're going to try to get him to as many black churches as possible. Try to pander to basically try to get a shucking driver. Yeah, they're going to find some black shucking and driving moron to, cape, say that he's a representative of the black community and try to cape for Michael Bloomberg. Guess what? We're not going to fall for it. We got to make sure we don't fall for stuff like that. As far as your apology, Michael Bloomberg, it can go straight to hell. Along with you, Michael Bloomberg. Go to hell, Michael Bloomberg. You don't deserve to be no world leader. You don't deserve to be no president. You don't deserve to be anything. Why don't you just go under the rock somewhere and stay there for the rest of your life, Michael Bloomberg? I'll leave a link to both these articles that I just showed you, even though I didn't really read them. This is really just a rant. But this is to show, I just wanted to show you this stuff, to show you the ignorance of some of these people that like Michael Bloomberg. No apology accepted. Screw you, Michael Bloomberg. But I want to know what y'all think in the comments. Like I said, I'll still put the links to these articles in the description box and comment section. Speaking of that comment section, I want to know exactly what you think in the comment section. And Michael Bloomberg can just simply go to hell. Make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell. Also, I'll put down links to all different accounts that I want y'all to follow me on. Be Twitter, Black Junction, Black Share, etc. I will also leave those links to all those different accounts to follow me on in the description box and comment section. But that's all I have to say for now. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.